welcome to Bourbon Forest Fishing. We've got a cool blind flight for you. I've added, this is batch 12 Stagg Junior. We're not doing that. It would just smoke the competition. So, we're not gonna do batch 12. That would smoke the competition. It's not fair. But we're gonna do batch 24A, right? We're gonna do 23C. We're gonna do batch 18, which I really like. And we're gonna do batch 22B, right? So the new 24A is gonna go against 3 other batches. I've already mixed these up, so why am I doing this right now? I don't know. Let's just get into it and see what happens. Number 1 smells really good. Imagine that. Differences are pretty subtle. Maybe a little bit more cherry on number 2. Ooh, number 3 is lighter and brighter than the other 2. Wow. 3 stands out because it's very light and bright compared to 1 and 2. Number 4, Quattro. Oh, this one's way more brown sugar and like graham cracker. Number 4 is graham cracker and brown sugar. Interesting. It smells great. They all smell really good. Number 1. Number 1 is just really nice all the way through. It's just real steady sweetness. Of course, that sour cherry note. Doesn't seem overly complex. Heat starts to kick in at the mid. Nothing crazy about it, right? Just kind of a standard sour cherry note all the way through. Nothing cropping up at me as crazy or unique. Very good, though. Number 2, maybe it smells a little bit richer. Number 2 is like really nice in the front and the mid. It's more developed, kind of deeper sweetness like cherry and honey. But it doesn't have a very good finish. Interesting. So this is, I like it more than this one. 2 more than 1 until the finish. The finish is really weak. So that kind of, I don't know. I would say something like a toss-up right now. 3. Interesting. 3 is a little more, maybe a little more oaky. I get some kind of pencil shavings in there. Maybe slightly more bitter. Definitely some pencil shavings. More oakiness, more wood. That cherry sweetness is there, of course. Interesting. Again, none of these are really popping out particularly great for me. These 2 are almost a tie. I would think I'd put this one in 3rd. Number 3. Well, number 4 just smells way better on the nose. Whatever one this is on the nose, it stands out as something different and special to the other 3. There's some funk too, like graham cracker funk honey. Cherry sour. Cherry cola? Damn. 4 is by far better than any of these. 4 is substantially better than these others. So this is interesting to know. 4 is substantially better than these other 3. Substantially. It's a cherry cola finish. There's more developed sweetness throughout the palate. There's a creaminess, a butteriness on the finish also. Literal cherry coke too. It bumps into a cherry cola on the end. Yeah, the cherry is so strong on 4. 4 is way ahead. Right now it's looking like this, right? I'm gonna go through them all again real quick and see, but I know that's gonna be number 1 all the way through. I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. I'll do a little quick boom and then we'll get back at you guys.
A few moments later.
Okay, honestly, these 3 are all gonna vary day to day on how I like them. This one's got a little bit more cherry and sweetness, so I'm picking up on that a little bit more. This has got a little bit more pencil shaving. I'll put these really close together like this. So this is 4, 3, and 2, but really, I'd say about the same. This one, way ahead of the field. Way ahead, not even close. It immediately jumps out my palate. Cherry cola, cherry sweetness, more going on, more complexity, more sweetness. Graham cracker in there. There's just a lot more going on with this and a lot stronger flavors. So I don't know what these are. Let's pick this one because this one's so much better than the others. That's 18. Well, what do you know? I've always said Stagg Junior Batch 18 has always been my favorite, and what do you know, holds up to be true. God, that's awesome. I love being right. 23C I put slightly maybe above the other two. 22B third, and of course, what do you know, 24A, which I said was a weaker batch, is finishing last for me. So, well, that's very informative to me. That lets me know I'm consistent. It doesn't matter what's on the label or if it's blind. I'm ranking these things exactly how I think I would have ranked them without blinding. So that's good for me to know. That was educational.
So I want to do an update here for you guys real quick. I actually ended up blinding these another time with my girlfriend, and then a second time the third time by myself. I wanted to say that, boy, the 18 definitely stands out as much better, but the 22B stood out much better than the other two. The 18 and the 22B are in different tiers, and that was very apparent in my second and third blind, and also just how weak the 24A is. One of the blinds, it finished, I don't know what was going on my palate, but it finished way below everything else. And but two of the three blinds, 23C and 24A, are basically in the same ballpark. They're both, I think, not great Stagg batches. They're I don't know, mid tier to lower mid, I would say. 24A may be in the lower tier for a Stagg Junior batch, but I just wanted to reiterate, 22B and batch 18 are two of my favorite batches, the more recent. So when I did get into more detail, those did stand out. It's significantly better than the 23C, 24A, and the 18 always wins in my blind. So it's very consistent on all three. My girlfriend actually liked the 22B more than the 18, which I thought was interesting. I thought it was close, but not quite there. I thought the 18 was still a bit better. So
please like and subscribe to this channel. It's Bourbon Forage Fishing. We have gotten to where we have now memberships. Please consider donating, getting a membership on here. You get exclusive content. And just thank you very much for supporting this channel, and take care of yourself.